Yeah, hello viewers at home. Thank you for joining me on this program. And my name remain the same, Adebayo Adiaga. Let me wear my glass and see, because today is going to be a very, very, very nice day. And thank you for joining us on Noble People TV, Noble People Radio, Noble People International Magazine on Facebook. Thank you so much. I really appreciate everyone who has been part of this, our great business. Thank you so much. I really, really, really appreciate it. God bless you. Where you are getting the money to get your data, to get your phone bills, God will replenish your pockets in Jesus' name. Whatever you believe in His name, so shall it be. And again, we have a special package for you today. Our guest today is someone you really, really want to see. Somebody you want to be reckoned with. Ẹni tí ẹ fẹ́ rí, ẹni tí ẹ ti ń retí tipẹ́tipẹ́ láti ìgbà tó ti pẹ́ díẹ̀ ẹ ti máa ń rí káàkiri ọmọdé ni. And I want you to sit back and enjoy this very one, this very particular one. You will hear lots, oh my God. You will hear lots from him. Don't worry. You'll be wondering, who is Anu? Did I just say Anu? Yes, you heard Anu. Don't worry. Sit back. Enjoy this music I'm about to play for you, and you will enjoy it. Honestly speaking, you will know the person I'm talking about.
Yoda, oh, ọ̀rọ̀ ayé wa yóò dá. Yoda, 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 yóò kúkú dá, oh, ọ̀rọ̀ ayé wa yóò dá. Kò bá má ronú mọ́, kó o pọkàn rẹ pọ̀ sójú kan. Òun nìkan ló lè ṣe, òun nìkan ló lè gbọ́rọ̀ rẹ lò. Ọ̀rẹ́ mi má ronú mọ́. Ọlọ́run nìkan ló lè ṣe, òun nìkan ló lè gbọ́rọ̀ rẹ lò. Ọ̀rẹ́ mi má ronú mọ́. Òun nìkan ló lè ṣe, òun nìkan ló lè gbọ́rọ̀ rẹ lò. Ọ̀rẹ́ mi má ronú mọ́. Bójú sókè sí Ọlọ́run ọba, òun nìkan ló lè bá ọ ṣe. Òun nìkan ló lè ṣe, òun nìkan ló lè gbọ́rọ̀ rẹ lò. Ọ̀rẹ́ mi má ronú mọ́. Yọwọ́ kúrò lẹ́rọ̀ ìrònú náà, kò ṣe àbójú sókè sí. Òun nìkan ló lè ṣe, òun nìkan ló lè gbọ́rọ̀ rẹ lò. Ọ̀rẹ́ mi má ronú mọ́. Just put your hope and trust in God. He will surely answer you. Òun nìkan ló lè ṣe, òun nìkan ló lè gbọ́rọ̀ rẹ lò. Ọ̀rẹ́ mi má ronú mọ́. Kò ní ìrànlọ́wọ́ wa nígbà tí kò sí ìrànlọ́wọ́. Òun nìkan ló lè ṣe, òun nìkan ló lè gbọ́rọ̀ rẹ lò. Ọ̀rẹ́ mi má ronú mọ́.
Yeah, welcome back, my viewers. And like I told you, I have a special guest today, and the person you've been dreaming to see. Ẹni tí ẹ fẹ́ rí ni, ẹni tí ẹ ti ń wá, ẹni tí ẹ ti fẹ́ mọ̀. Ojú ni kì í ṣe àìmọ̀fólókò. Someone you really want to know, someone you've been dreaming to see, and I present to you Anu Worship. Anu Worship, can you say hello to viewers at home, please?
Ẹ̀rín ló máa láti ẹnu mi wá bá mi ṣe. Ẹ̀rín ló máa láti ẹnu mi wá bá mi ṣe. Good evening, sir. How you doing? Good evening, everyone watching me live.
Yeah, good evening, Anu. How are you over there?
I'm fine. I'm doing well, sir.
I can see you are fine. Your face look pretty, you know.
Thank you. Thank you so much, sir.
Yeah, Anu. You know, a lot of people have been hearing about you. They want to know what you do. They just see the way you, you know, you go online, you go on social media, advertising. I mean, I want people to know you. I want people to know the person I'm really talking to. Can you please introduce, or can you please tell us your full name and where you are from, please?
Okay. My name is Helen Anu Oluwapo Audu, but popularly known as Anu Worship. I'm a music minister. I sing gospel songs.
Yeah.
And I live in Nigeria. I'm from Kogi State, but I reside in Kaduna.
So right now, are we speaking to you in Kaduna?
Yes, you're speaking to me live on direct in Kaduna.
Oh, wow. That is, we are in Kaduna right now. Noble People is in Kaduna now, not in Lagos.
Kaduna, yes.
All right.
Kaduna.
Okay. Yeah, well, I think they speak Hausa in Kaduna.
Yes. They
Okay,
speak Hausa. Is Hausa?
Okay, I know. They might be thinking maybe it's Fulani place. They might be speaking another language there.
No.
Can you tell our viewers, can you greet our viewers in Hausa language, please?
Inauni. Inauni, good afternoon to you all.
No. Hausa, pure Hausa.
Okay, Inauni. Ya aiki. Ya karatu, sanu. Yes.
Ya karatu means how is your study, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. I is work, ya aiki, ya karatu,
I is work.
I study.
Ya karatu, I studies.
Yes.
Okay, that's fine. So I think if you are from the northern part of Nigeria, you can see that Anu Worship is everywhere. Helen is everywhere. if you speak Hausa, you speak Yoruba, she say, I don't know if you can speak Hebrew so that you can be Wazobia.
I can't speak Igbo very well. Oh.
Just say hello. Just say hello to your Igbo fans as well.
I can't speak Igbo. Otutu uno. Maybe it's good morning. Nabogi, I'm calling you. Yes.
All right, that's fine. That's fine. That's Helen. And like you're growing up in Kaduna State. How is it growing up in Kaduna? How does it look like? Being someone who is from Kogi State, Kogi State is just like a middle belt. But a lot of people think
Central North.
Yeah. What do you say?
It's the Central North.
Is it central? Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
And
middle belt, yeah.
People are saying maybe for someone who can sing gospel like that, and with your the way Kaduna is, and you can be able to penetrate there, or your dad or your parents. How? I mean, can you explain how you're growing up in Kaduna State? How does it look like?
I grew up like every other person living in Kaduna State.
Mm-hmm.
I was born and brought up in Kaduna. Yeah, I was born and brought up in Kaduna. I school in Kaduna. Every of my activities is in Kaduna. Every of my life I've spent in Kaduna. And I grew up in a Christian family, in a family of 4, being the only daughter with 3 boys.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a lovely one. Well, can you tell us your secondary school, primary school, and if possible, your tertiary institution that you attended, please?
As I've said earlier, that I've been in Kaduna through all my life. My primary school education in Kaduna, which is Unity Nursery and Primary School, located in Kaduna. Okay, and my secondary school, Blessed Academy in Kaduna, and my tertiary level, I went to Federal Polytechnic Kaduna, Kaduna Polytechnic. That was where I did my ND and my HND. And
when you want to do your youth service, you had the youth service in Kaduna too.
Yes, when I wanted to do my youth service, I was okay, let me say I camped in Edo State, but I redeployed back to Kaduna State because that was when I lost my mom. I needed to come back to Kaduna to take care of my father, being the only daughter. So I had to relocate back to Kaduna. So I served here in Kaduna, but I camped in Edo.
Oh, that's good. But it's a pathetic thing to hear that you lost your mom when you were about to serve the nation. Nigerian. Sorry about that. And
thank you so much, sir.
Like can you share your experience? What you ever regret when you were growing up, or when you were growing up as a child? Can you just can you share with us, like, you're growing up, like, what you ever regretted ever? Like, oh wow, I remember when I took meat from my mother's meat. I remember when
I was coming to that. Okay. Actually, what I regretted was when I was a child, though, not now. I used to steal from my dad.
Oh wow.
I steal his money. Yes, I used to say, it's my father's money. I can steal his money. At least what he has is what I have to. And then I don't used to steal it for myself. It's not that maybe I'm hungry or I didn't say anything to eat. I steal to give it to less privileged, those that doesn't have. Then, because I have this passion when I was growing up, like there's something in me, there's this zeal in me that I need to help people. And even when I was growing up, I said to myself that I'm going to establish a non-governmental organization to help the less privileged ones, the vulnerable people, a child with a single parent, let me say widowers, people with disabilities. I have passion for them. So when I was growing up, I find myself, I used to steal my father's money, not to go and get sweets or biscuits, but to give it to those that doesn't have. And my dad knew. anything that miss in the house, go and call Anu. She's the one. She's the one. So I regretted stealing. But the primary aim of me doing that, I didn't regret it because I'm using it to help people. Yeah.
So if you if you have opportunity now to have like money, what you intend to do is to help less privileged. Whatever you have, you want to use it to help the less privileged. Oh, that's a wonderful.
Yes. I've come to realize that there is nothing in this world. It's vanity upon vanity. Whatever you have, just use it to help. It's what you impact in people's life that they will say about you when you're gone. When you're in this world and you've not made any impact, that means, let me just say, you've come to this world to do nothing. But when you're rich, just make impact, leave something behind. So people will say, when you're gone, this is what you did. So
yeah, and let's digress a little bit about the religious crisis in Kaduna. It's not part of this. It's just we are just digressing, and I don't want to be too political or to be too because it's a personality interview I'm doing. But because you are in Kaduna, like the crisis between the Christians and the other religion in Nigeria that is happening in Kaduna, how do you classify that? How can you?
That is the only challenges we're having in Kaduna. Like, Kaduna is a good state, but the crisis, if it happens, it destroys so many people's properties and life. We are one of the victims. Before, I wasn't living where I'm living presently. We're living in Abattoir, somewhere in Kabbalah, Abattoir. But during the crisis that happened, Miss Ward, they destroyed my father's house, properties, they burnt everything. We were left with nothing. Let me say nothing. So we now start afresh. When there's light, there's hope. But since my dad is a prominent pastor here in Kaduna, we can't just live like that. Leave the church behind and just move away or run away. We keep praying that things will be well. Things will be well. Because any crisis that happen in Kaduna, they will try to turn it to religion crisis. It might not be religion crisis, but there's this enmity between those Christian and, since we're in the north now, they want to dominate the Christians. So,
do you convert Muslims and do you convert lots of Muslims to Christianity, or how do you? Because I look at it as, and it's just like someone is going to Saudi Arabia to church. I don't know if though Nigeria is.
No, let me tell you something. Kaduna is not meant for Muslim. Kaduna is meant for Christians. Like, let me say, Southern Kaduna is meant for Christians. So Christians are more dominated in Kaduna than Muslim. We have some areas in Kaduna that, in short, you won't see one mosque. In Kaduna, you won't see one mosque. Like in Sabo, it's Christians all over the place. Is Christian. You won't see one single mosque. In Kudende, you won't see one single mosque. For you to know, like where I'm living now, we have close to 32 churches. We are living. We have a lot of Christians here in Kaduna. It's not only Muslim that is in Kaduna. A lot of Christians here in Kaduna.
Oh, that's good. But are they when the crisis is going on, that sometimes people we have a lot of casualty, people who lost their lives, lost their properties, and what's your advice for those people who engage in those hearts as a Christian and as a gospel minister? So what's your advice for them?
My own advice is that we should keep open unto God. I told you, like I said, I was once a victim. We lost properties, we lost everything, but we start afresh, and yet we are still in Kaduna. Let's keep praying for Kaduna and the whole world entirely, because there's no place that is safe. It's only God that is keeping us. There's no place that is safe. We should just put all our hope and trust in God and believe things will go well. If we pray for our country, automatically there will be peace in the country and in the state too.
Yeah, thank you so much. And your advice to those people who are fighting, they should stop it or they should keep on doing it?
They should. No, they should stop. God will touch their heart so that they can stop.
Amen. Yeah, we'll go back to the question of your personality interview now. Thank you for giving us that information about and
You're welcome, sir.
advice you give to them. Thank you so much. And another one is, the question here is, if you're asked to change something, if you're asked to change anything when you were growing up, what would you like to change? I mean, like you said, maybe you might want to change that. Or maybe the central don't want to go, you always murmur, or maybe you are very stubborn with mommy because you know that, yes, mommy is, we are both female in the house. So it's either you wash the plate or I won't wash it, you know?
Like, if I want to change anything, let me just say there's nothing to change because I was well brought up. You know, I live in a Christian home. A lot of things were given to me. It's not that I'm suffering or what. I don't want to change anything. I like my family. I like everything right from my childhood till this present. I still love myself and I love everything about me. Wow. So anything I'm changing, maybe I've changed it. Stealing. I no longer steal. I no longer steal. I don't steal. And I will not steal again. So I changed that one. Since.
That's a wonderful one from Helen and Oluwapo. You know, some people, like when we ask this kind of question from other people, they will say, well, I would like to change my parent because I would like to be born in the United Kingdom. Some people will say that that shows that you really enjoy your youthful age, and we give.
Yeah, I really enjoyed my youthful age because my parents were there to support my career, to support me from childhood till date. They sponsor my education, everything. They sheltered me, they clothed me. So what am I looking for? I don't want to change. I love my family. I love my dad. I love my mom. So I'm good to go.
Yeah. And you are a gospel artist, gospel minister,
yes,
right?
Gospel minister. Yeah.
And how long have you been doing? How long have you been? Though I know you said you are born as a Christian, and I believe you have to be doing that right from your mother's womb.
Yeah, how do you know that? How do you know? You must be a prophet then. You must be a prophet.
No. I'm just guessing.
Truly, you must be a prophet. Okay. Like, I started music from childhood, like right from my mom's womb. You said it. Like when I was growing up, my mom always tell me, like, anytime she's in the church, like I'll be jumping up inside her home. Wow. Not even knowing that I'm going to sing. Yeah. And she even said when I was 1 year, 2 years, each time she backed me, if she's going on the road, maybe I see a bird, I'll be singing, I'll be touching, I'll be singing, you know, like jumping. I started singing from childhood. And let me say that is an inheritance because my grandfather was a musician, traditional musician, then in Kogi State.
Okay.
At least my dad told me the story. He even said the lot of this traditional instruments, everything they were using then, it's in our village. It's in our village there. Because my grandfather used to play for kings, ceremonies, marriage, burial, like that. I don't know him quite all right, but I know my dad. I grew up seeing my dad to sing. My dad is a musician, but local musician, not well known. So let me say it's inheritance. And when he do sing, I follow him everywhere he sings. Then when he used to sing, so I started singing from childhood. I see myself doing it. It's not that I just wake up, I said I want to start singing. I see myself doing it. It's part of me. It's in me. So.
Can you remember any of that when you are very young that you follow your dad to some of the outing and can you remember any songs then? Can you remember any of the songs that you really love?
Yes.
They start jumping up, you know? Can you remember any of the songs?
Yes. I can still remember this song. I was even telling my dad that, in short, I'll feature him so that he'll come and sing. I'll sing, we'll do collaboration.
Okay.
Ta ló fi wá jọ ọ̀rẹ́, ta ló fi wá jọ, ta ló fi wá jọ ọ̀rẹ́, ta ló fi wá jọ, ta ló fi wá jọ òye. Ìjẹ́ ìwà rẹ̀ jọ ti Jésù bí? Ìjẹ́ ìwà rẹ̀ jọ ti Ọlọ́run o? Like, I love the song.
That's a good one. It's your dad that sing that song?
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
That's good. That's good. Yeah. And though, like you said, you are born into Christian line. Do you some artists, like we have some other gospel artists that sometimes they play secular music, sometimes they go out, they change, sometimes sometimes they play at the wedding ceremony, sometimes they play they perform at what's it called, any of this functional apart from the church. Do you have the mind of doing that as well? Like you go out.
I do that too.
Yeah.
I do that. I like my part of my service is whenever someone is having a wedding, they can invite me to come and minister. But I minister gospel, plain gospel. I'll tell them this is what I do. I cannot come and sing any other song apart from gospel songs. Gospel. I do gospel song. I'll tell them gospel song. This is what I do, and if they like it, I'll go with them. At least I've gone for different ceremony like weddings, birthday, and I went to go and do my gospel song. I have my band that we do go out together. Yes, but not secular, gospel. I'll tell them plain gospel.
Like, sometimes maybe when you are at the function, you can see somebody, someone will just come and say, come, we want something funky. We want funky, we want to dance, we want to, give us Davido, give us Olamide. Will you do that?
And I'll tell them, no, I won't give them Davido. I won't give them. Those that knows me knows that I'm into gospel song. I won't divert from gospel to secular because of money.
Okay, I'll get you now. Like this music, I don't get a lot. God the win. Is it not God music? Is it not gospel?
I don't get a lot. I used to sing it now. I don't get a lot. God win. There's God inside now. I can sing that one. There's God inside.
Okay.
Yes, like some record label. They wouldn't want you to call God in a song. When you call God in a song, it's not secular. It might be in form of secular, maybe the kind of sound, the kind of music they play in it. But when you call God in something, you're still calling on Him. It's gospel. But some record label will not want you to call Jesus or call God. They will just say, sing your secular for us. So I don't do that.
Yeah. Thank you so much. If you are just joining us on this program, my guest today is Anu Oluwapo Helen, popularly called as Anu Worship. We are speaking directly from her in Kaduna right away now. And it's been so marvelous. You've missed a lot if you are just joining me now. And what you need to do is just go back and watch again and again and again. It's fun, it's tantalizing, and it's entertaining. Anu Worship.
Yes.
If you start counting from the albums or singles you've done so far, right from your mother's womb, like
okay, I'm listening.
Right from your mother's womb, how many albums, how many singles have you done so far?
Let me say, like I've been singing right from my mother's womb, as said.
Yeah.
But I didn't just go to the studio to record my songs. I've been doing church from one church to another, jumping. People tell me, Anu, why not go and do an album or do any single? I'll say, I've not heard from God. Let me hear from Him that, daughter, go and do, then I will do. So I started singing. I'll just go for service. If they call me for programs, I'll go, I'll minister, and I'll come back to my house. No album. But it was 2017 I released. Okay, before then, I had a single, 2016. No One Like You. Before my single, I've been featuring in people's album. I used to go and do backup. I'll do backup for people in the studio. They will even feature me. I will help them compose song and we'll do it together. Before my own single album. So 2016, I did a single, No One Like You. No one like you. No one like you. No one like you. Omniscience, omnipresence, omnipotent. Now you I go praise. That was my first single, 2016. 2017, I did my album, which is called Shemi Lore. Ibeni Mutiko. Kọjú sí mi ṣe lóore, ọba àìkú. Kọjú sí mi ṣe lóore, ọba lágbára. Ire tó máa yí ayé mi padà ṣe fún mi. That was why I sang that song, Kọjú sí mi ṣe mí lóore. And that album is 5 tracks. Fún mi lẹ́nu ìyìn, Adúpẹ́ medley, God is good, new song, 5 tracks. So from there, I had to release another single. Ẹ̀rín ló máa last.
Yeah,
that one really trend. Ẹ̀rín ló máa last. It really trend all over the places because it's not that I have the intention to release another single. I was planning to release an album, but I went for a program in a church. That church, people thought I won't be there because there was no instruments in that church. There are no instruments, nothing. But I had to go there, and there are a lot of people that have been expecting our new worship. People, they were thinking this guy will not come, But I come there, I went there. So I saw a lot of people seated, and God ministered to me. It's not that I already have the song I'm going to sing in mind, because I was seeing people seated, and the way they were seated, like they needed help. I don't know how to help them, but at least through my songs can touch their life, and my songs really hit their wounds. So the Spirit of God ministered to me and touched me to sing that song, Ẹ̀rín ló máa last. I just sang it like play. I told you there was no set drum, there was nothing, but I was holding microphone. Oh, di dandan wà á ṣeyọrí. Ọ̀rọ̀ mi á dayọ̀, wà á mi ṣe. Ẹ̀rín ló máa last, ẹnu mi wà á bá mi ṣe. I know a lot of people were passing through difficulties. Even me, as at that time, I was passing a lot of challenges that I couldn't just open up to anybody. I was telling God, you will do it for me. You will do this thing for me. This thing that I need, you will do it for me. And after singing it, I went back home. Like, I never knew the song would be a blessing. Somebody just posted it on social media, Facebook. I said, please send it to me. I don't have it on my phone. Send it to me. I never knew you recorded. And I sent it to me, and I posted, and I reposted it on my account. Immediately I posted it. There's this Sarah television page, stuff like that on Facebook. The admin said that I should send the song to him on WhatsApp. I don't know this man before. He just saw it. He was in love with that song. And I said, okay, sir, please send me your number so I can send it to you on WhatsApp. And I send it to him on WhatsApp. So he now shared the song on Sarah television. Like, he shared it. Everybody was just watching, sharing, downloading. I said, well, I never knew where the song is going to. I never knew. So the song was all around. So the man told me that I should just please go to the studio and record the song. That was when I went to the studio to do the song. And a lot of people, they love the song. The song has been blessing a lot of people. I've been seeing a lot of testimony here and there. Oh, di dodo wa ba mi se. Ọlọ́run tó dá wa ó ti mọ nǹkan tá a máa jẹ́, ọba tó kọ́ lọ́wọ́ wa ó ti mọ nǹkan tá a máa jẹ́. Onílé korò ṣùgbọ́n ọ̀la wa yóò dára. And he said he knows the thought he has for us. It's of good and not of evil, to give us an expected end. So the song really ministered to the hopeless. And a lot of people were just sharing it. People were calling me, your song is in Georgia, your song is here, Washington, D.C. You are not there, but your song is, I never knew where it was taking me to. So now the song is
Ọlọ́run tó dá mi, ó ti mọ mo máa jẹ́. Ọba tó kọlà ọwọ́ mi, ti mọ mo máa jẹ́. Onílé kóró, ọlá mi á dára. Ẹ̀rín ló máa gbẹ̀yìn ẹnu mi, wà kúkú bá mi ṣe. Ó ti dandan, ó ti dandan.
song has been trending all over. Erindo Malas, everywhere you go, Erindo Malas. If they want to invite me for a program, they'll put Anu Worship, Erindo Malas. Whenever somebody call, it's a song of my single, not my song. Call me Anu Worship, don't call me Erindo Malas. So that is out the song thread, and it will be out. It's coming out together with my second album, Orushi, almost to Shini. No matter what we are passing through, no matter the situation of this country, heaven must open. No, it's open for us, and God really help us. So let me say, for now, I'm having 2 albums with singles, and the new project that I'm on, Yoda. Yesterday,
and, I will talk about the Yoda very soon. I know you just posted that. You just posted that recently. I will talk about it.
Yes, that was yesterday.
Yeah. And you know, if you are into a particular something like particular profession, there are some people that will motivate you to do something, to keep going. You are looking.
Yes.
Yeah. Who are those people that you are looking? Who are your role models? People that you believe, yes, this is who I want to be. I love this person. And the reason why you love them.
Okay. Let me just say, I don't want to be like anybody. I want to be like myself. I'm a child with uniqueness. I don't want to be like somebody because I don't know what they've passed through. I don't know what they've gone through in life. And I don't want to go through the same thing they went through. I don't want to be like you. My dad will say, Anu, don't be like somebody, discover yourself. When you discover yourself, then you move on. I'm yet to discover my own self. Like, I want to be like myself. I want to do things like myself, not to do things like others. But I have a role model. My own role model is Shola Alensi.
Okay.
The woman that sang Ejewuro. So I've not met her before. She don't know me. I'm just silent observer. Like, she's my friend on Facebook, but I've never chatted with her before. Like, no, I only comment on her post, and she doesn't know that somebody is out there that she's always learning from her. Because let me just say, I like the way she do things. The songs she used to give, the inspirational song, and let me just say, I'm into that too. So she's my role model, and I've been following her since 2003. 2003, but I've never met her. Even when she came to Kaduna, you were calling me, Anu, come and see your role model, come and see. I said, I'm in Abuja. I said, Emi wa Abuja. Bade wa korin loju e. Because then they used to call me Ejewuro Kaduna. Man, I'm not calling me Ejewuro Kaduna. I want to know Anu. Because I sing like, when I was coming up, I used to sing like, if I sing, and you didn't know that I'm the one that sang it, like the song, they will be thinking that it's Ejewuro that sang the song because I can use that song. But she's just my role model. I want to be myself. And that's why my own songs are different from her song. Yeah, because each time I sing my song, the way God will give it to me will be different from the way she will sing her own song. She's always singing purely Yoruba song, purely Yoruba. Me, I do. In short, it's all about me. I call English, I call any genre of music. That's why I'm me. I'm not Ejewuro. She's my role model.
That's a very good one. You can hear from her. She doesn't want to be like anyone. She wants to be herself. If you want to be successful in life, you need to discover yourself first before you now try and emulate other people. Discover what you can do before you say no. You want to be like this person. If you discover yourself, you might want to be a doctor. You might want to be a doctor, and the best thing for you is to go to somewhere and hold the mic and start singing. But because you love to be a doctor, you're going to mix everything together. So please discover yourself, know what you can do before you embark on any journey. And again, in life, again, if you want to get your inspiration, is it when you are sleeping? when that, like you said something.
Okay.
Like you said something that you said, when you went for to minister, when you got there, you saw people sitting down. They are very sad, and that kind of inspiration comes. Do you look at something around you to minister or to talk or to sing or to preach about? Or when you sleep, you have more inspiration about that? Or sometimes when you walk along, the things start coming, then you start writing it. How do you get it?
Like me, I got all my songs through the help of the Holy Spirit. I can't do my thing myself. If I say, it will not come. Like, I want to use my own strength to do the song, to write the song. It will not come. But if I ask for help from God, it will surely come. I used to get my inspiration, like, maybe I'm passing through something. This Yoda of the thing that I sang is just because, okay, let me transgress a little bit. I graduated in school. I'm not here to boast. I graduated in school as the best student in my department. I was awarded as the best student in my department. I was hoping they're going to retain me back in school because I read social development, social work. I was thinking they will retain me back in my department. But I was told that it's competitive, that if you don't know people, that they can't help me. The only thing I can do is go for my PGD, go for masters. Okay, I decided to come back home, try to get jobs. The job I was getting was not my own choice. Like, I can't be doing music and be doing marketing job in banks. It will not really help me focus more in my music career. Though I needed a job to complement my music, music in grass. Let me say, when somebody is just coming up, you're not yet in limelight. It's very difficult. It's very expensive to do. You needed a job to complement it. As a graduate, I've done my part. I've gone to school. I've graduated as, I really worked hard. But I want to lecture. Aside from helping people, I love to teach. So it's not forthcoming. And it's not money that I need to go to school. I need money to go back to school too. I start job everywhere. Not job everywhere. There was no job anyway. So I said, Yoda, decision to a place that cost me all my money. Decision fix it. They don't want distinctions there. So that there's nothing you're going through. God knows it. Everything will be well with you. There's no matter of that, no amount of challenges you're passing through. Everything will be well. So most of the song I do is I sing it from, let me say, what I'm passing through. And I sing, I usually get my inspiration. Like, anytime I'm in the bedroom, I used to go to the bedroom with my phone because I don't know the kind of spirit that is in the bedroom. Each time I'm taking my bath, song will just be flowing. My late mom will say, I'm walking in the bedroom. Over Bonnie, 30 minutes in the bedroom. That is it, like that. And somehow, if I'm doing my house chores, like I'm sweeping, I'm washing clothes, I'm just doing something, songs will be coming. I can compose 5 songs a day. Like, if I tell you the amount of songs I have, no, with the help of the Spirit, too much to call it, in the studio. Sometimes I can be sleeping and I'll be having dreams. And the Bible scripture, and it will be the same thing. So I used to get my inspiration anywhere, anyhow. Even in the garden, when the she was from church and see like there's one of my sons that is coming up. Song, they were preaching, and there's nothing in this world, vanity upon vanity. Only movie compose only so I get inspiration anywhere, anyhow, because it's a call. There's this call on me already. So that's it, sir.
Thank you so much for explaining that to us, and we really appreciate you. If you are just joining us on
You're
this
welcome,
program,
sir.
that is Anu Worship, based in Kaduna State, Nigeria. This interview is directly from Kaduna. We are hearing her voice from Kaduna. And she has said a lot. Just go back and rewind it, or just sit back, enjoy the few ones that we're still going to meet now, that you met now, and you will enjoy it. And if you look at the challenges and everything you faced so far, though I wanted to ask you, what are your challenges? And I think you've brushed everything together, and but I wanted to tell us.
Yes, I can still say some challenges.
Yes, you're going to say
it. I face the goal.
But now I want you
Okay.
to really tell me your challenges. Like, what challenges do you face? I mean, to the fame you have now, because where you are now, a lot of people knows you. I met you online, and I said we haven't seen before. You understand?
Yes.
But because of your music, Enrilo my last, and I so much have passion for that music as well. And
Thank
your
you,
challenge
sir.
because other people who are coming behind, or people who are going to face that kind of thing, let them know your challenges and how do you tackle it. Then.
Okay. I'll say my first challenge is financing. There's no, let me just say, since you've not come to limelight, I've not come to limelight, let me say, few or no people are ready to support. It's only people that believe in your dreams and vision that will say, Omoy, we like you only to call, back if you manage it. You know? And even the marketers and promoters are not helping issues. They're not helping issues at all. When you take your songs to them, they'll tell you, what is àwọn tó ti lógo, as in àwọn tí wọ́n ti mọ̀ dáadáa la lè promote ká lè rí owó wa. Irú àwa báyìí àwọn ò lè rí owó, wọ́n ti ro ọ̀tá wọn pé kò ṣe mí. Like wọ́n máa ń sọ wípé if they don't help the upcoming ones, báwo làwọn upcoming ṣe máa débẹ̀? Okay, àwọn tó ti wà ń bẹ̀ tẹ́lẹ̀, ẹ mọ̀ pé ìran kan ń lọ ìran kan ń bọ̀ ni. Àwọn tó wà ń bẹ̀ tẹ́lẹ̀ ṣọ́ máa kú síbẹ̀ ni, wọ́n lè jókòó síbẹ̀ náà. Let them help the upcoming ones too. Like àwọn promoters and marketers gbaṣẹ́ wa, let them help. Everything is not money, fa. Everything is not money. When you do a blessing, you wouldn't know where your songs will reach that. There are no sponsors. And music is very expensive. Music is expensive. Studio work. I'm in Kaduna. My studio alone in Kaduna, like mo fẹ́ lọ sí studio, mo fẹ́ lọ ṣe one track pé 50,000 naira ni one track o kò ṣe full album o. Àfi tẹ́ bá fẹ́ lọ sí studio gbẹ́gbẹ́, àwọn tó máa kọ̀ bá ń ṣe kìíní, wọ́n máa gba 20,000 naira lọ́wọ́ yín, wọ́n máa gba 15,000 naira. Àwọn nìyẹn. But if you want quality things, you spend. But they're not people to help. Àwọn yẹn náà wọ́n fẹ́ reckon pẹ̀lú àwọn tó ti lórúkọ, tó ti lókìkí, tó mọ̀ pé èmi náà wà ń bẹ̀, wọ́n fẹ́ help àwọn tá a ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ń bọ̀. So please, the challenges I'm facing is sponsors, finances, and people. Let me say, marketers and promoters that will really help to distribute our work to places we can't get there.
But you know one thing, like we see a lot of people every day, and we see even the ones who have made it already. They still complain of these sponsors, even those people who have names in the industry. You understand? People who got names in this industry, they still complain of support. People at the marketers, there's no marketer. Marketers are so fraudulent sometimes. They won't tell you what they make, things like that. I think that's a lot of challenge. Even when you get, like what you are facing now is, they must have passed through that one before, but you are still going to another class whereby you'll be thinking of they are getting money more than me. Do you understand? Are you there? Are you there? Okay, let's listen to our music as we hold on for a while. Let's hear our music. We shall be right back. That's one of our worship music you've just listened to. She's back again. Right. Nípa nǹkan tí mò ń sọ lọ, àwọn tó ti lórúkọ mí gbà mí gan náà, wọ́n máa tún ní, wọ́n máa wò pé nǹkan tí àwọn táwọn ń pass through yìí, kinní kan àwọn marketer, àwọn promoter, wọ́n ń ná wọn lówó. I think that's another thing you are still going to face when you when you say you come to limelight. But believe me, you are ready if you don't know.
Amen. Amen. Oh. Amen.
I'm not prophesizing. I'm just saying the truth. I'm saying what I've seen.
Yeah, I'm saying amen because mo ṣì níbi tí mo ń lọ, mi ò tí dé half o, n tí dé quarter o. Ibi tí mo lọ sì jìnnà.
God will take you there.
Amen.
God will definitely take you there. And again, where do you see yourself in 5 years' time? Like,
in 5 years,
if there's no coronavirus,
I'm seeing myself all over. In short, all over the world, down to the polar region of the whole world. I'm seeing myself making impact. Yes, I'm seeing myself doing exploits all around, drawing men closer to God through music. I'm seeing myself all over.
Thank you so much. And when you go all over the world, and you have much exposure, a lot of people will know you, and someone just called you and said, I want to make you an ambassador to talk to the youths who are engaged in all things, and will you take such offer to speak to female youths who engage in such atrocity, prostitution, a lot of things that are not of good behavior? Will you accept the offer to speak to them?
Yes.
Yeah. So how
sure,
will you?
Yeah, I will accept. I'll gladly accept because it's part of what I study in school. I'm a social worker. I do counsel and guidance. I solve people's, let me say, I help to solve people's problem. And we know what's happening in this nation. Let me say, this nation, our developing country. Nigeria is not a developed country. We are still developing. We have contemporary social problems, and everyone's aware of it. Especially the female child. A lot of things, and a lot of challenges we as a female we are going through. Even me myself, I have some challenges I'm going to see because I'm a female child. I'm still a child now. So, like, I just tell them, the only advice I will have for them is for them we have all these lucrative jobs that they can engage in. Aside from being educated, we said education is the key, but it's not only the key. Even if you're not educated and you have handwork, let me say vocational training, like hairdressing, you can make hair, you can do fashion. Like me, I'm educated, but I still learn fashion. I sew clothes. All my clothes that I use for my administration, for my jackets, my album jackets, every clothes I put on, I'm the one that used to sew it, including my prayer garments. I learned fashion when I was in school. So, as a female child, you need to be hardworking. There are a lot of vocational that you can engage yourself in instead of you doing sort of things that is not, let me say, kind of things that is not good. I don't want to use all my mouth to say it.
Yeah, they
female, we know ourselves now. We'll be following sugar daddy up and down. We'll be doing a lot of things we're not supposed to do. Even a lot of things are even happening in the music industry that we know ourselves. We female music minister, Just because we want to be this, we want to be that. Somebody will say, I want to help you, but let's be going out. It will tarnish your image. You don't know the kind of glory you are carrying. Somebody will just go there and spoil everything for you just because of money. How much will they give you? Just hold on to God. Stay focused. Stay dedicated and stay calculated. Use your head. Use your brain. See, you can make it without doing all these things. All those. I don't want to use rubbish. We can still make it when we know what we are doing. We are hardworking. We are focused. We are dedicated in what we are doing. God will help us. So that is only advice I will like to advise the female child.
Yeah, your advice is for them to learn work, make life out of whatever they are doing. They should be self-reliant and
self-dependent.
Yeah, that's fine. That's a good one. And before we draw the curtain, I have some few questions, and you're going to sing for us.
Okay.
Before the last question, I would like to hear your melodious song for like 3 minutes, and let viewers at home sit down and enjoy our no worship music.
Which one on my cover? It will not my cover. Okay. Let me give you some. Okay, one out of my album, my forthcoming album, Orunshi. But I'll give you Okomi. It's not a love song, oh. It's a love song to God, not love song to. Okomi, so it's taken from the book of Psalm 42. I will do practice for the brook of water, so my soul longeth after Jesus. So my soul longeth after God. Okomi mi elesia, Okomi mi elesia, oh mi elesia, Okomi mi ele, oh mi ele, oh mi ele, Okomi mi elesia, Okomi mi elesia, Ongberengbe Okomi, Ongberengbe Okomi, omijé mi ló ń jẹ mí ní ọ̀sán. Ongberengbe Okomi Ọlọ́run, Ongberengbe Okomi, omijé mi ló ń jẹ mí ní òru. For you, I am desperate for you. I am lost. I am lost without God. Without you, I am thirsty for you. I am desperate for you. I am lost without you, God. Okomi mi ele, Okomi mi ele, Okomi mi ele, Ongere, Okomi, Okomi mi ele, Okomi mi ele, Ongere, Okomi. Emma song because go see Jade.
That's a good one. Even that song, you can still use that song as a marriage song for couples and.
Yes, we can use it for couples. I'm singing it to God.
That song is from what Psalm 42.
Psalm 42, yes.
Okay.
Bí àgbọ̀nrín tí máa mi ẹlẹ sí ìpadà omi, bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ọkàn mi omi sí ọ.
That's good one.
Yes.
We still have much time. We'll need like 2 more from you. Yeah, we'll have 2. And the one I want from you is the one you just posted, Yosida, or Yosida, the one you just posted.
Yoda, it shall be well.
Yeah. Let's hear that one.
In a time like this, it shall be well. In a time like this, that the world is upside down. Let me say the world is up. Everywhere is up. Church, we cannot go. We cannot go to our place of work. All will be well. And there will be peace again in our land. We'll start up our business to Yoda, Mubeada. Yoda, ọ̀rọ̀ ayé wa yóò dá. Ẹ̀yin náà máa kọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ ayé tèmi á dá. Yóò dá, ọ̀rọ̀ ayé mi yóò dá. Ọba máa ronú mọ́, kó o pọkàn rẹ pọ̀ sójú kan. Òun nìkan ló lè ṣe é. Òun nìkan ló lè gbọ́rọ̀ rẹ rò. Ọ̀rẹ́ mi máa ronú mọ́. Ọlọ́run nìkan ló lè ṣe é, ló lè ṣe é. Òun nìkan ló lè gbọ́rọ̀ wa rò. Ọ̀rẹ́ mi máa ronú mọ́. Gbójú sókè sí Ọlọ́run ọba. Òun nìkan ló lè ràn wá lọ́wọ́. Òun nìkan ló lè ṣe é. Òun nìkan ló lè gbọ́rọ̀ rẹ rò. Ọ̀rẹ́ mi máa ronú mọ́. Yọwọ́ kúrò lẹ́rọ ìrònú ò dá nǹkan. Ṣáà gbójú sókè sí. Òun nìkan ló lè ṣe, ló lè ṣe. Òun nìkan ló lè gbọ́rọ̀ wá rò. Ọ̀rẹ́ mi máa ronú mọ́. There is nowhere we can run to. It's only God we can look onto. It's our help in times of trouble. It's our only help. It's our advocate. Ó nìkan la lè sọ fún. So yóò dà. Yóò dà gbogbo ẹ̀ ó dà. Yeah.
So the last one, sorry. Give us the last one. Let's enjoy the last one. That last one, I want to know my last.
You know my last, let's say.
I like it, Goni.
Okay. It's not like you know my last year. Mama, that's you wá bá mi ṣe. Gbogbo ohun tí mo béèrè tí mo kọ̀kùn fún, wà á kúkú ṣe é fún mi. Bẹ́ẹ̀kú pé dalẹ́ kan, ayọ̀ ń bọ̀ lówùúrọ̀. Tèmi ò ní ṣòro ṣe lọ́dọ̀ rẹ o bàbá. I will never let you go unless you bless me, God. You will answer my prayers. That is what I believe. Things are possible for you to do, God. I will laugh last. Surely I will laugh best. Mo tún sọ wípé Ọlọ́run tó dá mi, ó ti mọ ohun mo máa jẹ́ o. Ọba tó kọlà ọwọ́ mi, ó ti mọ ohun mo máa jẹ́ o. Onílé kọ́lá mi á dára o. Ẹ̀rín ló máa gbẹ̀yìn ẹnu mi, wà á bá mi ṣe. Ó di dandan, ó di dandan. Ó di dandan, wà á bá mi ṣe. Ó di dandan o, wà á ṣe yọrí, wà á ṣe yọrí. Ọ̀rọ̀ mi á dayọ̀, wà á bá mi ṣe. Ẹ̀rín, ó yẹ ẹlẹ́rìn, ẹ̀rín ṣá, ẹ̀rín ló máa last ẹnu mi. Wà á bá mi ṣe. Ẹ̀yin ló máa bá tẹnu wa lórúkọ Jésù.
That's a good one. That's a wonderful one. Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Thank you so much for having me.
We really appreciate that. Your angelic voice. So nice, honestly. Yeah, our last
thank you, sir.
Question for today before we now go to general questions and
general question. Okay.
Yeah, the question is that if you are asked to advise men and ladies before going to altar to say I do, what are the things they need to look for before they will say, okay, yes, I'm going to marry you, or you are going to marry me? And what are the things that the men should look for? What are the things that the woman should look for? As a social worker.
Yeah.
I think you should be able to. You should be able to.
I will teach very well. Though I'm not married. I'm still single, but I will be getting married soon by God's grace.
Amen.
There are a lot of things a man should look for in a lady, and a lot of things a lady should look for in a man before saying I do. Yeah. One is, are they compatible? Are you really compatible? Can you guys build a home or have a family together? Can you guys help yourself? Can you help yourself achieve or fulfill your purpose in life? You know, Like there are people that will get married to somebody, and maybe, for instance, let me just use example as a music minister. Maybe I've been singing when I was single. Mo wá marry tán, mi wá kọrin mọ́, àwọn èèyàn wá mọ̀ mí mọ́. Did you say that man really helped me out? No. He's not in support of my vision. Firstly, you don't have to marry a lady or marry a man because of beauty or handsome. You just have to marry them because of that thing they need to discover in you. For them to help, for you both to help each other fulfill purpose in life. Like, for instance, I can't get married to a man that will not help my vision, a man that won't be in support of what I do. I can't get married to that man. I need a man that really help me fulfill my purpose, that really help me out in what I'm doing, so that the whole world can see it, not the one that will close it up for me. Are you compatible? You first of all look. And you need to be prayerful too before you can say, I do. Is that the right man for me? Is this what God is saying concerning us? There are so many questions you need to ask yourself before getting married. And we need to be prayerful first to know my last relationship, a lot of relationship issues. Let me say, even marriage. I was but there was one certain time I was doing my sideways. A lot of people, just newly married couples, would just come and complain. Just 3 months of marriage, they'll be complaining they want to divorce. For what? You didn't see each other. You didn't know. You're supposed to know yourself. Know yourself very well before getting to get married with each other. Know what you can tolerate. I know attitude, character in your man, but when you're in courtship, when you know yourself, like 1 year, 2 years, you know yourself, you know what you like, you don't know what the other person knows what you don't like. There will be peace and things will move on. So there are a lot of things ladies and guys need to check out before getting married. But they need to both understand themselves and know that they have future together. If they have the future together, so they can go ahead and marry.
Yeah, what about if their marriage is based on material things? Like maybe
that's why I said a lady shouldn't go for a man because of what he has. Like I've seen a lot of couples that they got married, they are well to do, but suddenly everything disappeared. So if that lady is going into a relationship or going into marriage because of what that man has, automatically, but when you love each other genuinely and you try to help each other, try to, I don't know how to say it. Try to know what each other really needs. Like, don't love somebody because of what you can get from that person. Love that person unconditionally. Love that person genuinely. You can start from scratch and build your relationship, and the Lord will make ways. So we shouldn't get married because of material things or because that guy is handsome. Or some ladies will say, I want tall guy. But they don't want you to tall. By the time they begin to fat, so all what you just say is, God, please give me a God-fearing man, a man that will love me for who I am, a man that will be there for me, a woman that will be there for me, a woman that will be like my mother, money, the tall, the short, fat, handsome. So I love hairy guys. No, that's not what we're talking about. So God help us.
Thank you so much, our sister Anu Worship. If you are just joining us on this program, Anu Worship, she has been wonderful. And I believe I'm going to tag this one part 1, because I know a lot of people will ask a lot of questions to ask her about what she has discussed. I know you have a lot of questions for her, because not only a gospel artist, she's also a counselor that can advise you, that can tell you what to do, that can still advise you to give you some kind of head up on what you need to do about towards your relationship or whatever you are passing through in life. And are you intending to open a church, or are you intending to have a church, even though your dad got a church?
Church again. He's a prophetess. He's a prophetess.
Oríṣiríṣi calling ló wà. Oríṣiríṣi calling
Okay.
ló wà. Àwọn èèyàn míì wà tó jẹ́ pé prophetess ni wọ́n ṣe olùdásílẹ̀, wọ́n kàn máa wà lábẹ́ èèyàn, wọ́n máa ṣe prophecy wọn lábẹ́ èèyàn yẹn. Ẹlòmíràn wà jẹ́ pé olórin ni. We have what's it called, gospel artists. I know a male gospel artist tó yẹ pé ó ní orí òkè. So just pé tó bá every wọ́n máa ń lọ ní
like àtòríṣe lórí òkè now.
So I know most of them like that. So so do you have such intention in future, or do you want to have something like that in future?
If God called me and say, Anu, what it and you know, I'm called to do music. I'm called to preach the gospel through music, not to be a pastor. I'm just an evangelist in song. If God don't come and say, Anu, I will do it. But if you boy feel alone, I won't do it. Because God already put something in me to do. I have a lot of things to do. I told you about my NGOs. It's service too. I'm rendering service too. So if I didn't hear from God, I won't.
Yes. A lot of people this kind of charisma, kind of the criteria you have now. They are automatically, they will open church, start, they will get someone there, they'll start, because you can once you can minister to people through your song, you can have, and you have the calling. Win souls for you understand? But we'll look forward for that. Maybe after the we might look forward for that. Then later we'll come back again and say, wow, you know, we said it on your last interview with us and the previous interview.
All things are possible.
Okay.
God can take me to the next level.
Yeah, that is it. All right. Thank you so much for joining us on Noble People TV and radio today. We really appreciate you. We will be so wonderful to all our viewers at home. And we'll be drawing out the part 1 curtain now. And we want our sister to just say bye for now and until again.
I really want to thank everyone listening to me. I want to thank Noble People International Magazine, radio, television. I want to thank you for having me. It's a great privilege. Thank you so much for bringing me online. God bless you all in the name of Jesus.
Yeah. Can you pray for us before you pray for all our viewers and pray for the presenter as well?
Oh, the Lord Almighty will settle our case in the name of Jesus.
Amen.
He will prosper us. Amen. Everything we lay our hands on shall prosper in the name of Jesus. Amen. And everything that we desire, the Lord will grant it to us in the name of Jesus. We will live to fulfill our purpose, our destiny in the name of Jesus.
Amen.
Our life will never be cut short in the name of Jesus.
Amen.
In Jesus' name we prayed. Amen.
Amen. Amen. Amen. Yeah. Thank you so much, our guest today. That is Helen Oluwapo, popularly called Anu Worship and Erilo Last. Yes. Until I come your way again, my name is Adebayo Ade, popularly called Mr. Noble, and we'll see you next time. Bye for now.
dá o.